Thanks for tuning in as we head into another exciting week of progress here on the once abandoned farm we now call home. Slowly but surely, this place is starting to reflect the life we've imagined for it. Last week we added a second-hand dumper to our machine family, since the old red one will take more time than we have to get fully fixed. That new arrival could only mean one thing: finally moving forward with the renovation and groundworks around the buildings, and that couldn't have made us any happier. But Philippe had a few strikes of bad luck. First, the day the dumper arrived, it started raining and it didn't stop for 3 days. Then, after he did some basic maintenance on the new dumper, like a much needed greasing and replacing the brake fluid with the proper product, he was 100% ready to put both the excavator and the dumper to work. But the excavator decided to say no, since its battery stopped working. With that problem kind of fixed, and after that rocky start, it got us wondering, will this week be smooth sailing from now on, or should we expect another hiccup along the way?
Okay, this is my morning routine for the next couple of days. I ordered a new battery, but I ordered one from Bobcat itself. I don't want to risk it with aftermarket, and I think this is still the original Bobcat battery, so more than 10 years old. And on their sites they say these batteries are specifically designed to withstand heat, cold, shocks, which it gets a lot, so that's why I went for an original one. It was a little bit more expensive, but I'm done with going for the little bit cheaper option and afterwards regretting it. It just sucks I have to take out the battery every time. I can't get the connectors on to hot wire it, so I have to take out the battery, put it on, start it, put back the battery. Now I remember again. This is one of the last things I did, I think, because I couldn't drive around anymore. What I dug out here, and it was all muck and everything, I started pushing it back in here. But I'm gonna take it out again because I need more space. I pushed this in, and then everything that was on top, I pushed it down, but it just takes up way too much space. And the walls over there are still almost vertical, and they just stay. With the neighbor the same. Many roads around here, it's not far from you, 2-3 meters, 4 meters, almost vertical with just grass on it. Nothing else is growing on it, and they don't budge. We've had rain, they didn't budge. We've had dry, they didn't budge. There's a whole forest above it, so erosion wise, everything is held together. good thing I'm digging it out, because it's just wet muck. So there is still water coming through, which I want to put in the drainage pipes. But that was doing nothing. There was just one heavy blob of clay and soil mixed together. See what I mean? Loads of water coming out. So leaving this here would just sink out. So it's better to get rid of this than either get a retaining wall or something against the wall that is still firm, because this will lead to nothing, just sagging out and giving me a load of trouble. Alright, to give you an idea of what I'm doing, there used to be a gully here where all the water came from the barns when the drainage system, the old drainage system, was still in use. It's not in use anymore. I'm gonna close it up with some clean, fresh soil from the back of the barns. It serves no purpose anymore. The only purpose it had now was whenever I was mowing, it was giving me a difficult time. So this is an excellent opportunity to put some clean soil here, and the yellow soil is going to the dam, because that's what I need from the dam. So this is actually perfect that I can use this to fill it up. These are the original walls. It's good that I'm removing them, because in the soil that I just piled from on top down and the rest that I piled on, there's loads of cracks. So once I start digging, it starts caving in with big chunks, and the original wall just stays in one place. So it's better that this is gone, and afterwards we'll see what we do. Morning! You can see the amount of water that is coming out now. So I have to make a little temporary drainage ditch again to the other one so it doesn't pool up here, or I'm gonna start to get in trouble. See, it makes a lot of mud already. First, my daily job. The loose soil over there is gone. There's still a lot of water coming out of the hill, so I dug a little channel because it was gathering here and I don't want to create a mud pile. For anyone who's wondering, it's very hot. It's like a little desert in here. And no, the excavator doesn't have air conditioning, neither has this. We got another robot from Mammotion. It's again the Luba Mini, but this time it's a big difference with its vision system. The other one has cameras. This one has a LiDAR radar system. So we've been testing it out and it's actually gonna be a big game changer, I think, for robots. I think in the future we'll see more of these with the LiDAR because it detects a lot more. It's a lot smarter than just with the cameras. It doesn't make the other ones obsolete, but it makes it easier to set up, and it detects stuff like hoses, blankets in the yard very good, which surprised me a lot. This one is mowing in my neighbor's yard, so it goes all the way around through here next to the solar panels. Through my work area now. Behind the barns, up the road, and then into the yard. So as you can see, I put it through its paces. It has to drive everywhere, so it has to go through this muddy work area, then it has to climb onto the street, go on asphalt before it reaches the yard. So that's what I mean by these little robots from Mammotion. They're actually quite amazing. There's not a lot of times that I have to go out to reset it or stuff like that, so I'm very happy with them. As you have seen in the videos, I think it almost mows everything in our little dead-end street, so it's quite amazing. And especially like stuff like this gets here and it will go around it or stop. If it's too big, it will just stop until you solve it. Continue, my friend. Up.
Continue working.
Yes, so I can go sit in the sun. So like I said, the main difference with this one, with the LiDAR system, is I don't have to make any more no-go zones. For this, for trees, for fallen down trees, that will happen sometimes. Like this, if you have a holiday home and you can't always be here, the robot will adjust itself. So if something falls down, it will not get stuck in it. So that's the biggest difference. With the other ones, the bigger ones, with just the cameras, I've noticed it is better to make your map accurate with all the trees on it, the no-go zones. So this setup has been a lot easier. I just went around the yard, that's it. I didn't do anything else. So big difference, and I think, I'm not sure, in the future they will all include this LiDAR system. A little bit too much in it, I think, but I don't think that's a problem. And when I have my filters and I give it a maintenance, I'll put it on the correct amount of oil. The brake fluid that we changed to the correct one is staying on level, so that means inside the axle the seals have not deteriorated yet, so hopefully it has stopped. No oil leaks from the engine, so that's good. It's bone dry. So the only thing that's not working is the brakes, but hopefully there's just air in the system, so I can do it tomorrow, I think. Something I want to show you guys real quick. I hope you can hear me above the machines. is the amount of water that is filling up this drainage ditch that I dug a while back. It's all coming from the hill, so that's why I need the drainage pipe, and I think all summer this will keep on giving water and water, which is a good thing because it will feed our ponds. Now it sucks a little bit, but in the future it's going to be amazing to have this amount of water even through summer going into our ponds. Okay, I think I'll need an inner tube. Ah, la 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 la. Ah, la 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 la. Okay. Voilà, on fait tes pneus, monsieur Claude.
Comme ça, bon.
Bon, c'est propre. Tu peux les toucher avec ça?
Oui, mais c'est propre.
Oui, oui, c'est propre.
Bon, sur la table.
Voilà.
Sur le...
Complète?
Oui.
Voilà. Sur le pneu, hein.
Là. Ou tu as nettoyé, c'est tout prêt. Au milieu, comme ça, et tu vas faire les bords. Elle appuie fort. Roule. Allez, roule. Alors maintenant.
Allez, je reviens la semaine prochaine pour l'autre pneu. Je suis sûr. Ça, je sais plus de ça.
Ça suffit, oui. Ça va comme ça, oui.
Je peux regarder, hein, si je vois que ça...
Okay.
A few hours later, tire is fixed. We purged the air out of the brake system again. So hopefully it is good, or it's the brake cylinder that's gone. Okay, next up this side, I'm gonna make it less steep, especially this part, because this is soil that I put back that has no, like I said, attachment. So sides like that I dug, those stay upright perfectly. I will make them a little bit less steep, but This, you notice it's the cracks that it formed from the soil that was there for ages. So this corner is not good. I'm gonna make it less steep. Yep. Leave the base, just the upright, make it at an angle. As I come towards here, then it's gonna be steeper. So I can get a car through, or my van with my trailer or whatever. What I did is that I can make a turn over there, then just go straight through, go in here, that part is still gonna go, and make your turn once you're through that little part. So cars and everything will be parked more at that side, and this will stay open so you can come through with long vehicles and make your turn. That's a little bit the idea. This is a perfect example of what I mean. Soil that you just push on it has no adhesion. It's actually more dangerous than a wall that you have just dug.